What's up? I'm back. This is Throwback Thursday, and I am reviewing one of my all-time favorite bands. If you can't tell, I'm wearing the fucking hat and a shirt. Jesus, almost fell over. Pepsi. I had the bandana on, but ah, fucking, it's a little too loose. So I gotta have someone help me get nice and snug, cause I can't do shit behind my back, and I don't like doing it in the front. Feels weird. This is the album World Gone Mad by Suicidal Tendencies. Now, this was one of the first CDs I ever got. The first Suicidal album I got was actually this one, Still Psychopunk, after all these years, which I don't really consider a Suicidal album, as it's mostly re-recordings of Mike's solo project, but this is the first studio album from them that I got. I've been a huge fan of them since I found them, basically. My dad was the one who got me into them with the album Suicidal Tendencies, and The Art of Rebellion. I was actually listening to How I Laugh Tomorrow earlier. I'm extremely tired, sorry guys. But World Gone Mad was an album that it took a bit of getting used to. Um, so my gripe with this album is the fact that it is severely long. Like, it is almost an hour long, which is, I think, the longest any of their stuff has been, which I'm not a fan of bands that have overly long albums if it's unnecessary. Um, what I mean by that is, like, for like Doom, I expect it to be long. I expect Swallow the Sun albums to be long. I expect uh Candlemass to make a long album. I expect Stoner albums to be long. But this is a crossover thrash band, and this album does have good songs. I mean, the single "Clap Like Ozzy," the new "Degeneration," one of my favorite songs from them. My personal favorite is "Living for Life," probably. "Get Your Fight On," the title track, "One Finger Salute," "Still Dying to Live." You know, those are all fantastic, fantastic songs. But some of these could be trimmed down. Some of them have unnecessary intros. "Living for Life," I like the music video because it cuts out the entire beginning and just goes straight into him screaming "Living for Life," and then you get a blast of the energy. That's what I want them to do. I don't want them to do 6 minute songs for like almost half the album. The artwork is one of my favorites. I mean, my god, that is beautiful. Um, and then the back artwork is great too. Um, Dave Lombardo is one of my favorite drummers, and he delivered what I think was some of his best work with this band. Um, just a lot of his um, fills, his energy, it fits the songs, and he makes the drums part to a point like they just stop and give him little drum solos, um, which I think is nice. It's definitely there's a reason he works. uh, so well in so many bands. Um, but like I said, it's way too long, but the riffs are catchy as hell. Mike sounds more pissed off, I think, than he has on almost any other album. Um, the riffs pack a punch, and yeah, that's there's not a whole lot. I mean, the song, not Living for Love, One Finger Salute, I always like because it's like, which finger are you talking about? Well, we know what he's talking about, but um, yeah. Overall, if I had to rank this on its own, probably 7.5. In their discography, it's gonna have a 6.5 out of 10. But you know, it's not a bad album. Um, putting personal biases aside of, I think they're one of the greatest bands ever. This is definitely a album that I have to be in the mood for. But that is all for today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, stay psycho and shine on stars.